Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with XO, and today I'm going to be bringing you a very cool game. At least I hope it will be a cool game, but judging by the players in this one, I don't think that will be a problem. So we're going to have QXC spawning as the purple Terran at the 8 o'clock position, and Socke spawning as the blue Protoss at the 2 o'clock position. So I was really excited to see a game between one of my favorite Terrans and one of my favorite Protoss players. Actually, I think Socke is one of, top 3 favorite Protoss players. I'm not talking just about skill. I'm mostly talking about how enjoyable it is to watch a player. Obviously, it's also important how good he is and how good he performs, but Socke is a very good player. I remember quite a few games. I don't know if you guys have seen or remember that game from MLG Dallas, the one between him and Liquid Jinro. Really epic game, the one on Desert Oasis. Really just one of those unusual maps, and the game that spawned between these two players was really epic and really rememberable, so not gonna forget that one. But Socke, I really like him because of his beautiful unit control and teching options, and I haven't seen him hesitate from using carriers and generally high-tech units like that, high Templar a lot in his games, especially against Terrans. So yeah, I really like the fact that he embraces Protoss as a whole, not just bits and pieces of it like just Robotech or Gateway Tech, and he branches out into many technology options. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at what's happening in the game, and we see QXC in here going for a supply depot into barracks into gas. Pretty much a standard build from QXC, nothing much to talk about there. And next for Socke, he's going for a this is really just standard openings from both players. Pylon into gateway into another pylon. Most likely gonna see a cyber core being placed down here. He did get one gas. Let's see if he's gonna get the second gas. It's very important because there we go, the cyber core is on the way as well. Second gas can tell us a few things about what he wants to do, if he's going to go for a lot of sentries or perhaps take up to things like voiders and so forth. As for the map, yes, it is Metalopolis, so it is a map that doesn't really favor anyone. So it's really one of those maps that everybody really wants to play, especially in tournaments, because there's nothing much to worry about when it comes to the map. No special type of gameplay required compared to maps like Desert Oasis or Delta Quadrant. Those are really unusual maps, where you have to kind of adapt your gameplay to the map. But this one is as straight up as it goes. As for the spawn positions, they are cross spawn positions, which is probably not gonna make it so these players are gonna attack each other anytime soon. Looks like the game is gonna evolve into a macro phase, and they're probably both going to expand at their naturals very soon. Now let's see what's going to happen over here. And if you've seen the game I uploaded yesterday between QXC and Torrent, this is exactly the same opening that Socke is doing right now. Gateway into Cybercore into one Robo, and now adding on additional gateways. QXC does see this though, so QXC has enough scouting information. He's seen everything that's happening over here. But if you look at what's happening, if you scout a Protoss and you see this, and you see that the Warp Gate research is on the way, but it's not getting chrono boosted, then you pretty much can assume that there isn't going to be any very aggressive for Warp Gate push, especially if you see the robotics facility as well. It's going to probably mean a fast observer, in which case, here we go, a fast observer is on the way. And as for QXC, he's getting concussive shells, he's getting quite a lot of marauders. He will most likely, he's getting marauders right now. He only got marines because the add-ons only just finished. So let's see if this push he's gonna make here will yield anything, but most likely not, because there's a sentry as well on this side, which is gonna force field. And Warp Gate research is almost done, so we're probably gonna see 2 stalkers or another sentry and a stalker, or even a zealot for these to just help defend the ramp over here. But looks like QXC is gonna push back. I think he just wanted to check. If there was a fast expand over there, but no, actually there is a robotic expand on the way. This is really fast and really aggressive play. Very straight up build from Socke. He's getting a robotics bait, which means obviously fast Colossus, but QXC has already expanded, and I'm not exactly sure. This all-in kind of build, I would hesitate on using this due to the spawn locations, because if you do go for such a build and it fails, then you won't be in such a great position, because you won't be able to get back to your opponent's base, first of all, very fast. And obviously you can circumvent that a little bit by placing a proxy pylon somewhere, but by the looks of it, doesn't 2 gateways isn't really enough to reinforce Colossus so far across the map. There we go, that nice force field, not denying scouting from that SCV. And obviously it did that because if that SCV would see the robotics bay, that would mean a very uncomfortable situation for Socke, because right now he's basing this all on the fast Colossus right now, and QXC is moving across the map with this army over here. But I think the Colossus, yeah, the first Colossus is almost out, so let's see what's gonna happen. If QXC is going to be able to do anything, if he will be able to snipe this Nexus, even if he doesn't kill off all the forces here. If he does manage to snipe off the Nexus, that's going to be huge as well. Let's see, more chrono boosting on the thermal lance, maybe. No. Well, there we go. Oh, he's chrono boosting the warp gate. Interesting choice. But there's one Colossus already out, so let's see how that will do. QXC does see that Colossus, and he's very weary because of it. He doesn't want to risk too much. He doesn't have any medevacs yet. We'll take a look if he has any starports yet. No, I don't think he even has a factory. No, QXC actually only went for I think he just wanted to get a timing push with stim and concussive shells, but we see him expanding at third base already. QXC is one of those players that just likes to expand all the time, especially if he sees something that won't make him uncomfortable. Like if he sees one base Colossus, like it was in this case, then he will know that there's not that much to worry about. And because I mean, he was already on 2 bases, and he has the resources he needs to just push off any attack from Socke. But there we see him expand to the third over here, and let's see what's gonna happen. Seems like he's massing up more units, and he's still not getting a factory. And there's no medevacs. I would like him to see. I'd like him to get some medevacs, perhaps. Obviously, Medevac's a very good unit, even better unit when you have a lot of Marauders, because the case with Marauders is they have a lot of HP, so they don't die so fast, which means that the Medevacs are going to be able to sustain the heal up longer, and the units are going to survive much longer, whereas Marines would die faster. So, yeah, especially when there's Colossus out. But yeah, I would like to see some Medevacs in the game from QXC. And as for Socke, he is adding another, just 1 gateway for now, so 3 gates and a robo facility. And that's pretty much it. He's maybe going to expand over here soon, but I don't think so just yet. As for QXC, he's getting an orbital command at this one. That's an interesting choice. He's really not afraid of what Socke might do right now, so he feels very comfortable with getting as many orbital commands as possible to get to pump out all those mules and get the scans he might want to have. So here we go. Looks like a battle might unfold over here, close to this side. Let's see if these armies will clash. I think that with proper force fields, Socke can really tear down this army over here, since he has 3 Colossus and extend the thermal lance. So let's see what's gonna happen. No Medevacs out yet, like I said, and quite unusual play from QXC. He employs especially a lot of drops in his game. So I'm quite surprised to see that there's no Medevacs in this game. And more Colossus on the way for Socke, and the 3rd expansion over here as well. Now, QXC is getting another command center of his own, most likely going to expand here at the goal, get a planetary fortress, or might take this one up here. I'm not exactly sure, but both players have these xel'naga towers and have vision around this area, so we can see that QXC sees everything all the way up to here, so he can see if enemy tries to flank over there. And as for Socke, he's pulling back a Zealot. He saw the forces over here, so let's see. Is QXC going to try and just snipe this while he attacks with his main force on this side? Not sure if that's so smart, if this is worth it, because there we go. Is he going to cancel this? No, didn't get the cancel. And they are stemmed, and let's see. Yes, I believe it is going to go down, and there we go. Nexus does go down. That's pretty huge. Might even try to snipe some probes off over there. No, it's taking down 1 Stalker, but a really good investment over there from QXC. Nice flanking attack and keeping the main army alive, and still no medevacs. I'm really surprised to see that this is happening. And where is this going to land? Over here maybe? Yes, it is going to take that expansion. No gold yet for any of these players. Looks like they don't want to expand any closer to the middle of the map, where it is where it's harder to